Good afternoon. It is the 19th of April 2020, and this is the formal watch list for next week. Disclaimer though, I'm going to be a little bit busier next week, so I'm going to try my best with the update videos, but they're not going to be every day. They're probably going to be tomorrow night, just to see how the session opens, and then maybe like a Thursday or a Wednesday, just depending. If I get into anything, I can't make a video straight away because I've got some work that I've got to deal with during the day, so I can't just sort of stop that and make a video, unfortunately. Phone's going off. It's always going off on the weekend. But I just want to go over a couple of charts, and then I also want to talk about copper as well. I'm not in a position now. I haven't actually ever got into copper. And I'll have to find a broker. I might have to get... I've got an interactive broker's account. It's not... No, but it's active still. So I might, or I'll get IG Markets. But we'll see. I just want to bring that up because it is an interesting looking chart as well. Look, Aussie dollar daily uptrend. It's pulled back. This problem data, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Obviously, how the data was calculated, it sort of missed. I think next unemployment figures are going to be a little more telling, but it's sort of, and US equities actually closed really strong for the week, as well as the ASX 200. So I'm pro the Aussie dollar. Again, though, things can quickly turn 180. So I would say you've just got to be aware of that. So if you're watching the trade, you've taken the trade, I probably won't be able to sit and watch it. I'll have the stop loss in place, and that usually is dictated by the 4-hour price action. So what I'd love to see is it to come back down to the bottom of this little range here, and the low is 62.63, and then give a nice little wicky candle, like something like that, but just more wick. You know, take out some stops, liquidate some positions, and then take off. Because the Australian situation is really pretty good. We've had 70 deaths, but it's very much under control, it seems like. So that seems to be what's driving as a catalyst with the price, because the economic data hasn't really been as prominent because it's just every economy is struggling. But that's because all the businesses are closed, or had to close due to lack of activity, due to people being restricted with movement. So I would say the Aussie dollar for me is looking like a potential long. I'll bring up gold as well, and then I'll go to copper. Well, I don't know if I'm going to trade gold. I sort of missed the move lower, but I'd like to see it. I just want to see it again. So go to the daily, and it's turned. Gosh, okay. So that gives you an indicator of the risk sentiment as well. That's although it had run up strongly, so that normal market structure would dictate it sort of run up, and it's dropped like that. It's run up again. So it had a couple of nice gain days as well, where it just kept moving up higher. You could see signs of exhaustion here, and I didn't get the run up either. So I'm going to be honest, guys, I didn't. I was doing that earlier with this, but I focused on the Aussie dollar and USD CAD. I was sort of oil, but oil seems to be it's gonna hold, it looks like, and I don't see it breaking down further. What I will say is Euro pound. Great Britain is really struggling right now. Case deaths from COVID-19, 12,000 plus. So I would say, and it looks like Italy and Spain, the main issue areas for the European Union, are showing signs of recovery. So Euro pound long might be on the cards. It's bottomed out. It's held for a long time. It needs a push. This could be the push potentially. So Euro pound, I'll bring that up actually. I'm also going to be watching the ASX 200 tomorrow for a potential move higher. So that could be a long tomorrow. The problem is I won't be able to play that, but I'm working from 7 till 3. So it's going to be a little bit of an issue for me to place the trade. Like, I could do it on my phone, but it's a little bit rude. I mean, I'm just starting this new job, so it's it's a little disrespectful. I could go to the toilet and do it. I mean, hell, if I see it, I probably will take it. if I go to the toilet and I check, and it's holding up, because it looks like, equities ended very strong in the US as well, and that market obviously closes about 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Perth time on Sundays. So typically you'd see a relationship where the ASX will move higher, but things have been a little crazy, and it all depends on what the market does. So I had that thesis, but a what if is it doesn't, and then I won't be buying, obviously, if it doesn't show strength. Yeah, so euro pound, we'll see. That's how it closed out for the week. With the move lower, I didn't take it. I didn't take the breakdown. I was looking to, tempted, but didn't. And we'll see if it wants to rally higher. But that's sort of it, guys, for currencies. I'll just bring up copper now on TradingView. It finally loaded as well. I'll bring up the day. I'm going to have to sip some coffee here, unfortunately. I'm a fan of the Dare Double Espresso. They didn't do those in China, so it's a real luxury. I'm still here in Australia. Borders are closed in China still, so no returning quite yet. I'm still employed by them, though, so I understand if that offends some people. I'm sorry, but they pay well. So, all right. So on the I think the move is confirmed now. Like that candle there really was the confirmation. Although it was a little wicky, but now it's, to me, I would maybe like to see a little pullback. Maybe some risk off sentiment comes in this week, or you just buy and hold it. But I mean, where would the stop loss go? I would narrow it down to go to the 4-hour. The problem is, you need a very large account to just have a stop really wide. That's the problem. So I unfortunately don't have that luxury. You could put it down here, but that's a little too low. Maybe like, low 210s or something. You'd want to see pull back again. That's all. Like another candle like this, maybe it holds sideways, then like that, and then coming into a couple of weeks from now, we see things, recovering. Maybe they might start easing lockdown restrictions in Australia. They'll help the Aussie dollar, risk on sentiment. They'll help copper as well. So I'm not too familiar with the mechanics of trading this. It'd be just one contract, obviously, if it's a CFD. So that's it from me, guys, for today. Again, thank you for watching. Bye for now. If you got any comments, questions, please feel free to leave them. There's no such thing as a silly question as well. All right. And if I don't know, Google is available as well. So typically, if I don't know something, I just go and Google it. So if I'm reading something, I don't know it, I just, even if it looks like I should understand it, I will, I do my own research, and I strongly encourage you guys to do as well. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now. Sorry for the bark in there.